So the broadcast messed up in between during the games. I went ahead and finished it before start. We lost. Here's the stats. Media question. Many folks, including yourself, thought this team would perform better last season. Things did not come together. How do you avoid that again this season? Whew. Let me check the stadium. Don't know when we actually decide when to. I'm mad. We should have won that. I just want to say I really like the defensive games we've been in. This week was the best game I played all year. Big injury decision. Oh, Grant can play. Yeah, Grant can play. I don't need him getting injured again. Oh man. Man. We gotta win.
I give it all I got. Walk the walk inside the top. Take it higher, that's a god. Man, I'm a heart. No, I give it all I got. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Take it higher, that's a god. Never stopping, that's a must. Always winning, never lost. GPS, I never lost. GPS, I never lost.
Well, let's win this, guys.
Determination, laser focus, banging on they taking notice, taking notice. Determination, laser focus, banging on they taking notice.
Will we see another miracle in Miami? It's the coach. This is week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a second straight home game to begin the year for the Miami Dolphins as they square off with their AFC East rivals, the New England Patriots. We can only hope this year's game has as good a finish as last year's game-winning double lateral. But for the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we are ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with Tom Brady and the defending Super Bowl champion New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Okay, guys, let's get this win, hopefully.
It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
They're running, aren't they?
First down, Brady. Caught. It's Dontrell Inman. 5 yards on the game's first play.
This
Second down.
back. Maybe right.
Second and
yeah.
5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Brady. It's hauled in here by Inman. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. No gain on the dump off. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. On second down, they'll run with White. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 34. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Brady now to throw. Well, that's complete. It's Watson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Yes.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now Brady. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Dang it. They missed them.
This won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game. Drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Antonio Gates, the veteran tight end, was the intended receiver, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 43-yard line. To throw is Rosen. He's got LeGarrette Blount. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Crap.
We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Too, but...
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 27, Rosen dancing to his left. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. They'll run here with Ballage. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Second and 5 now. Rosen stepping up, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami. Josh Rosen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here's White, and he's across midfield and into Miami territory. The safety, Rashad Jones, brings him down.
These game day plans aren't working well.
They'll get 4 out of that, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Damn it.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Shit.
Now
I didn't want
flags
to do
will
that.
come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
In a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Veteran Watson, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Here's Brady. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Brady gives this to White, and he's in.
Damn
Touchdown, Patriots. James White, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. Extra point good by Gostkowski. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go!
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Oh,
and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Play action here with Rosen. It's complete to Graham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The end result, 21 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Now Balaj. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
What the hell? No, it's not a fucking face mask. Because they ran me over. How could I have done a face mask?
They took out of their...
Hold up. Oh, that's some bull crap.
Having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask gets him a free 15 to start the drive. Here's White. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And just a yard up. Taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career. That ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the past, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together.
Brady now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10. And he's now 10 of 10 throwing the ball here to start the game. To throw is Brady. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
A run there on first down and a pretty good one at 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. From just shy of midfield, Rosen nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
Okay, we can do something there so we don't lose them again.
3rd and long here for Rosen. Finds his target. It's Gates. And taking it across midfield and just shy of
they have to kick a field goal,
but Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout.
As the clock will stop
with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Rosen on first down. Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll kick things off with a rematch of Super Bowl 25. Buffalo making one of 2 visits to MetLife Stadium this year. This one to take on the New York Giants. And it's the Bills who have the lead in that one. John Brown, a touchdown reception. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Trent Taylor, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore and check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Cardinals have the lead in that one. The Cardinals trying to finish that one off and claim victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Man,
both teams are ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Josh Rosen and company getting set for their next possession. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rosen. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. the delay, it's Balaj. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. On 3rd and 1, Rosen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Let's go, let's go.
So now Benjamin Watson and the rest of the offense heading out there. And some of his highlights.
Hold up. Challenging that.
Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
The pass on 4th down. He was brought down by Jason McCourty.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
From midfield, here's Brady. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good game. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. The play fake to Balaj. Now Rosen. Gates with a grab. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Again, it's Balaj. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They're able to find Garcon. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
1st downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He
He's
finally
so
felt like a
slow.
sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They go play action here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Grant. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards, the final tally. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run with their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in. Loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Flush to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Michael Bannon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Rosen will throw. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Touchdown, Miami!
The defense was almost too good on that play. It took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot, to account for him as a runner, and he's able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell Beckham back in New York, back in MetLife Stadium. Browns and Jets, 8:15 Eastern on Monday night. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back now in Miami. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Opting to run again here with White. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
You gotta stop him.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's got this down to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. 1st down, here's White. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
And he's taken the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now it's Rosen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Barrage. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rosen, and that's complete to Gates. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
There we go.
Josh Rosen, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And after the field
gotta
goal
stop
last
them.
time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Brady now to throw. But he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. That throw by Brady incomplete. Dontrell Inman the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Tom Brady needing a 4th quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely losing in the 4th quarter like they are now. Brady's throw there complete, and he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. Back to throw. Caught. It's Dontrell Inman.
Shit.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
No.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And he
There we
can't
go.
get a throw away. He's taken down. Brady saying let's go as he'll hustle him to the line. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle.
Come on, guys. Get this square done for.
Focus is locked
Okay.
in. And going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Yes.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
And it's caught. Take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Lance Kendricks with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute.
If he didn't break it.
People watching this one right here who gave up because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one. Going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
We got to get a field goal.
So now Rosen and the Dolphins down 24-21, 25 seconds remaining. They need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. He's back to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. Beats the intended receiver there.
They're just slow.
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee.
Come on.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay
sweat.
with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game, on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for New England, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Miami, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to...
Well, guys. Right, guys. Oh man. If I could get like my actual player, it would be good. Dun, 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 dun.
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now.
Oh man.
Took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft.
I still enjoyed that video. Hopefully we can turn things around. It really sucks that we lost. We still won! We're getting there. Still that matters. But see you on the next one. Bye bye.